Happy Halloween. I hope you all are staying safe. Now let's jump into the video. So, I'm going to be explaining what I'm going to be doing for this programming that I wrote for myself. Basically, it's just progressive overload. So on day 1, I started with 45 pounds, ended with 90 pounds. Now on day 2, I'm going to be starting with 50 pounds, ending with 95 pounds. So really all I'm doing is just adding 5 pounds to every single set for the 10 sets every single day. I didn't write out the whole program when I started doing this. I just did today just to double check everything. So now what I discovered in writing everything down instead of just trying to manifest it in my mind is that I'm not increasing in a total of those set amount of days 150 pounds, which is what I thought initially. It's going to be 180 pounds. So I'm starting with 45, ending with 225. I was shooting for 200, but I would cut myself shorter than 28 days. It was something like 25 days or something like that, or 24 days. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go at least, just shy of those 30 days. So to compensate for this volume and intensity, I'm going to be dropping the rep scheme in the first set every 3 days. So what does that mean? So say on the second day, which is today, the first set is 10 sets. The 10th set is 1 rep. So now on the third day, I'm going to be, which is tomorrow, I'm going to be, in my first set is going to be 9 reps. My last 2 sets, the 9th and 10th set, is only going to be 1 rep. The 8th set is only going to be 2 reps. And that's basically it. So we're going to see where that goes. And I'm still not sure what I want to do next month. If I want to do snatches, clean and jerks, squats, or deadlifts. After this bench programming, I kind of still need to think about that and plan that out. I think I just want to do squats and then deadlift and then clean and jerk and snatch, because those are more, I feel, in my opinion, those get hard. Those specific sequence of exercises, those movements get harder as they go. Easy bench. That's just the easiest one. You're just isolating your front deltoids, your triceps, your wrist stability, and of course your pecs. You're getting some of your lats in there, but when you get into squats, now you're moving over 50% of your body mass. When you get into deadlifts, you're using your entire body and just loading everything up to its max. Now when you get into clean and jerk, you're almost doing the exact same thing, but an explosive movement. And you're not only pulling, you're pressing. And then when you get into snatch, I mean, like I've said before, snatch is the king. It's just like the deadlift, and you're just putting your, everything into it. Balance, stability, core strength, explosiveness, just like the clean and jerk. But you can't load as much volume as you can on the snatch like you can on the clean and jerk. Now, if you can snatch more than you can clean and jerk, then maybe you just don't have like a balance thing figured out. But if you're snatching more than you can clean and jerk, you should be able to clean and jerk more than you can snatch. That's just how it goes. I don't really know how else to say it. So other than that, as you can see right now, I'm not really doing any rests in between sets. I'm just pulling off the weight, putting on the weight, and just going into it. Just because the volume is so low right now, I don't need to do 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute rest. I can just go immediately into the next set. I don't feel like I need to really focus on doing a normal grip width. I'm just doing kind of more of a narrow. I just kind of want to target my inner pectorals and my triceps a little bit more than what I'm going to be stimulating in the following weeks to come. So now I just want to touch up on something that I feel like is really, really, really important. And I'm sure I've already lost most of everybody who clicked on this video, but this is really important to say. If you thought up what you think is a really ingenious program, write it down. because, like I mentioned earlier, I thought I was going to be overloading myself progressively, a total of 150 pounds. Turns out the math comes out to 180. So if you thought it out, write it down. Now, once you've written it down, when you go out to do these movements, to do your program, make sure you bring it with you and have it in front of you, because it's exactly on this set right here, which is set number 5. No, this is set number 6. My bad. This is 75 pounds. I did it for 5. And instead of putting on the 2.5, I mistakenly put on another 5. So that completely skips set 7, where I was supposed to do 80 pounds for 4. And instead, I did 85 pounds for 4. So here in a second, when I complete the set, and because I know at 90 pounds, because my last set is going to be those 25-pound plates, which is 95 pounds. So I know in my 9th set, which is 2, it should be 90 pounds, not 90 pounds for 3 reps in my 8th set. So right here, I'm scratching my head, trying to figure out what the hell just happened. And I spent a long time thinking about it, so I'm just going to edit out me thinking it out. And I got a little distracted with my mom being there. She starts dancing around, just trying to fill in some empty space because I'm not doing anything. And she knows the camera's there. She doesn't like being in the camera, but she does like to be entertaining, just like me, which I'm not. So I don't know how, those traits, those genes passed down, which they didn't. I think they all went to my sisters. So I checked the video footage, I grabbed my book. Like I said, it took me a long time to figure that out. It was a real head scratcher. Couldn't figure it out, had to check the video footage. So what I ended up doing instead, the set of 4 that I was supposed to do, I just threw that on top of the 2 reps in the 9th set for 90 pounds, and there you go. I figured everything out. So the volume's the same. The intensity kind of got a little messed up there just because I was just speeding through it, and just right there in the last half, I messed it up. So right here, I finished it out with 95 pounds. The 5-pound increment of yesterday, which I ended 90 pounds. I just finished it out with a slow rep, close grip, and man, was my mother just bored watching me do that. Now, the sun was in my eye in this angle, so every single set I did with my eyes closed. So good thing she was there to kind of spot me, because turns out my right side either goes up too high or too low. I couldn't really feel it out the way that I should have, but that's basically it. I'm sure you guys didn't really enjoy this video because it's a super long explanation, but that, like I said yesterday, those 2 minutes that I gave myself was not going to be enough time to explain everything like I did in this video. So just to recap, the progressive overload program that I wrote for myself is just a 5-pound increment of every set of every day, and every 3 days. On the 3rd day, so day 3, I drop my first set of 10, it becomes 9. On day 6, instead of my first set being 9, it becomes set 8. And the last sets, so on the 3rd day, the last 2 sets are 1 rep. On the 6th day, the last 3 reps are 1 reps. All the way up to day 28. Here, I have the book right here. Yeah, so day 27, actually, is when every single set is 1 rep. So that is starting weight 175, ending 220. On the 28th day, because I want to hit 225, is 180 for the starting weight, 225 for the ending weight. So we'll see how far we get. I might need to do the days over again just to have my body get used to the amount of volume. I might need to take more rest in between the actual days. And, well, looks like I've run out of time and I've actually said everything I needed to say. So, again, happy Halloween. I hope y'all are staying safe. Don't forget to stay smart, tough, and good looking. And I'll see you guys in the next video, probably tomorrow. So, see ya.